Hey, what up, chat? Welcome to the deeper level tonight. About to get into some gaming. We on Wayfinder again. It's still 300 experience modifier. It's still live, so I'm trying to maximize that as much as I can. Just got back from the D. Was in Dallas for the last couple days. Spent Thanksgiving holiday out there with family. So now we're kind of back to norm. Made it safely back to the crib, so now it's time to grind. Telling you, this Venomous she pretty tough. You know, at first I saw some reviews about her saying that she was kind of, you know, gimp, but nah, bruh. That's why a lot of times you can't listen to reviews. You just gotta go on and try something out for yourself. Let me make sure I'm the right way. Nah. Nope, 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 nope. There we go. Man, y'all see how much that's hidden for, chat? I ain't even maxed out yet. Sheesh. Hey, shout out to Donnell Brown too for the follow over on YouTube. Welcome to the deeper level. Appreciate the sub, bro. Man, chat, that Venom Bomb is doing like almost 4K a blast. So chat, we about 12 days away from the Game Awards of 2023, which, as I've stated, myself and my wife are going to be flying out. We'll be in attendance this year. I was talking to my guy Evan Falarka. He was a guest on the podcast this past Wednesday, and he was saying that he had been to the Game Awards twice, I think once in 2017, then once in 2019. Of course, 2017 was the Game Awards just before Spider-Man PS4 released. So it's been a minute. But he was out there around the hype of Spider-Man, you know, which it was already a thing, what was coming. So I'm really curious for this to be their 10th anniversary show. What all we may potentially see. So I got a feeling they got a surprise for us, chat. Since Suicide Squad is doing like these episode type things, I don't know how frequent that's going to be, but I would suspect once a month. We've already got the one for December, so
I've been waiting for this.
I would just imagine that the Game Awards, they'll show us something for December. And then January, you might as well say the game is dropping because early release, it'll hit 72 hours ahead of time. So that'll actually be January 29th is when the game will be playable. And I can't wait, chat. I ain't gonna lie, like I'm on it. Yikes! That boy hit hard. You know what I just thought about some, chat? I'm finna see if I can make a macro with this controller, because if I can, I know I can do it with the stuff in Vision, which is the PC version. But if I can make a macro for L1 and R1, that's gonna be a game changer. Upgrades available, so I'm almost level 30. Still need to fight the Reaver King too. Thing is, I just don't know who I want to fight him with. Hey, Wells, what it do, man? Hey, appreciate that, bro. Man, you know what? Like I said, bro, I almost got Tony Todd on that particular podcast, but he was traveling to be in the San Francisco Comic-Con thing that they had out there this weekend. So Evan actually lives in San Francisco. So of course, while he was out there, he hooked up with the GOATs, man, Tony Todd and Najee Jeter. So but yeah, man, we need that second podcast, bro. So we'll get around to it, man, for sure. But as always, man, appreciate the support, bro. So appreciate you for checking out the podcast. And I don't know if you're gonna mess with Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League, but we'll be talking about a lot of that on my channel. Hey, what's up, Ray? Man, we can try, bro. You on? Yeah, we can try, man. Cause I'm still leveling, so I'm pretty much down to do whatever. Yeah, whenever you log in, let me know, bro, and we can try to do some runs. Yeah, I done started leveling this rifle that Venom is used, and bro, like it's true. And I still gotta fight the Reaver King too, so there's that. And that's the thing too. Oh, you own? Okay, bet. Hang on. I don't think they're gonna let me get out of this. Hey, Pallet, what's good? How was your Thanksgiving holiday? Hey, facts, Webs. Hey, for real though, bro, facts. There actually was a time too, because of how some of the levels were laid out on Avengers, and those hints was there. I kind of thought we might have got some of the X-Men as playable characters on that game. I really feel like that game didn't reach its height, and what all they envisioned for it to do. So I think they had plans for a lot of things, but It just didn't manifest. Hey, the trip was dope, Pallet. We had an excellent time. Glad to be back though, cause you know me, like once I done been somewhere for 2-3 days, like I'm straight. Cause anything more than that, you practically need a vacation to recover from a vacation. Like if you do a 5 to 7 day something, it take you a minute just to get back right. All right, I'm about to log out, Rage. Hey man, I'm telling you, this gun right here, bro. Man. But yeah, Suicide Squad, I pretty much feel like the Avengers community is coming over to that game. Um, because we hadn't had anything like that, you know, since Avengers. So I really do feel like most of the Avengers community is hyped for it because, you know, that's gonna kind of get everybody back together again. Because I met some of the coolest people playing Marvel's Avengers. Like, I don't even think I would be streaming if it weren't for that game. Hey, Sleep, what up, man? Yeah, man. Anything over 5 days, bro, you're gonna need a vacation to recover from the vacation. Shall we ate us some turkey and dressing yesterday? All right, bet you in the party. All right, let me just see. Let me try and run a mission right quick just to see if it'll do right. Man, Sleep, I almost got my 3rd character maxed out on this game. Venomous is like, yeah, level 28. I'm telling you, this 300 plus experience buff, man, I've been going crazy with it, bro. I got like 8 or 9 weapons maxed out. Nope. It's still jacked up, son. I don't know what it is, man, but right now the matchmaking is busted on this game. They're gonna have to do a patch, an update, or something. Now, like you can play with people, but you can't already be in a party and then matchmake. I'm wondering if it'll let you be in a party of 3, a full party, and then run a mission. But yeah, right now the matchmaking is jacked up. Hey, son, man, what's good, bro? Hey, you know what? Matter of fact, that reminded me. Hey, check this out, chat. Drop what you're doing right now and hit up Son OG, the same handle as his Twitch tag. My guy just started a YouTube channel. I'm about to go right now, son, and do that. And the underscore is still in there. Yep, boom. Just subscribed. I see it. Yep. Yeah, buddy. Hey, appreciate that, Pallet, man. That's what we do around here, bro. It's all one big family, man. We support the endeavors of one another, for real, for real. Need help with a mission? You all out of greed imbuement? Man, I tell you what, bro. If you can get a 3rd, let's try it that way, Rage. Because I think what's happening, it's not that it won't let us play in a party. Because like sometimes I'll run a mission here and it'll group me with somebody. But like if we go in with 2 people and it try to find a 3rd, it's gonna kick us. But I think if we had 3, we could start whatever mission. Yeah, that's right, Webbs. Yeah, there's a lot of studios who can pull it off. Um, you definitely just got to do it right the first time, exactly. Because once you get that bad press, uh, it's it's tough to recover. And don't get me wrong, I mean, yes, Avengers launched with its fair share of issues. We all know that. But where the game progressed to at the end of its life cycle, 2 years down the road, it just wasn't soon enough to really recover from the damage that was done. And that's just like even Cyberpunk. Like Cyberpunk is a fixed game. Which reminds me, chat, I need to finish the campaign with Idris Elba. I need to do that. Hey, no problem, son. No problem, bro. Man, chat, this Venom gun is gas. Yeah, if anybody playing Wayfinder right now that want to squad up with me and Rage, let me know. You just unlocked the shotgun, bro. Hey, that shotgun powerful too, man. Like I said, I got the regular version of the shotgun maxed out, but Kiera just got that fire shotgun. So I'm pretty sure he done maxed it out by now. If he's been playing, because honestly, with this 300 plus experience, it's impossible to not max stuff out. I mean, like you can put in 2 hours and pretty much do whatever you need to do. Who is my main gonna be in Suicide Squad? Bro, you know what? I asked that question on social media, man, just about 3 days ago. And the majority of people are running with Harley. Like she won the poll. But me personally, I like the idea of a speedster. So I think as far as traversal, I'm really feeling Captain Boomerang. But honestly, man, looking at King Shark is looking nice. But then I also like the hand cannons of Deadshot. So I don't know, bro. In which I did a video too, man. You'll have to check that out on YouTube, talking about who I felt would be potential future DLC characters. Deathstroke is definitely one of them. I also said that I think they'll bring Poison Ivy back simply because that plant that they found in the first episode in the Hall of Justice, in which, you know, I know she died in the Arkham stuff, but you got to think, man, they got a way of bringing people back, because 2 characters in the DC universe can, you know, bring people back anyway. So I mean, there's several ways they can do it. The fact that a plant survived, and then one of my homeboys said the old statement of Jurassic Park, Jeff Goldblum, when he made that statement, life always finds a way. So if it's a poison ivy plant just sitting around idle, there's definitely a way to bring poison ivy back. Like I was saying on the podcast with Evan, you know, these writers are much smarter than any of us could ever imagine. So a lot of times I don't know exactly how they would do something, but the way that these writers write and brainstorm stuff, I mean, I'm sure they got a million ways to make something work. because that's just like the theory right now that's floating, and that's strictly why me and Evan did that podcast, was just to kind of debunk some of the myths about, you know, the potential Venom game. Hey, hang on one second, chat. All right, chat, I'm back. Well, I mean, if you think about it, Webbs, any of these characters with a gun except for Deadshot, um, you know, that's just their thing, is to have guns. Now, Poison Ivy, I think that her traversal would be wicked, because think about the fact if she could get uh, vines involved, like uh, trees and stuff to kind of help throw her around. I mean, it would just really be unique. She could have poison damage. You know, she could be a master at debuffing enemies. I mean, I just think the idea would be pretty sick. But yeah, her... Man, hey, and like I say, I get it, man. You know, there's a whole crowd of people that are kind of upset at the fact that, you know, Captain Boomerang ain't using boomerangs, and, you know, I mean, I get it. The fact that, you know, a lot of these characters are gonna have guns that ain't really gun users in the comics. I mean, but I just think it's an interesting take, man. But what I'm trying to tell people is keep an open mind. I mean, get a game a chance. I mean, we already know that Rocksteady Studios is very innovative. Did a great job with the Arkham series, and they wanted to branch out and had a vision for something different. So I think it's gonna come together nice. Now, the only things that I don't like is the always online. That concerns me. And then the fact that they're doing free DLC. Those are like two huge concerns, simply because when you look at the longevity of the game, if a studio wants a game to last a long time, those are two choices that you just really wouldn't make. But I don't know. I mean, maybe, we know Warner Brothers got deep pockets, so you just have to rely on other ways to monetize the game with a bunch of microtransactions. I personally think some of the microtransactions aspects should be taken out and just make us pay for DLC to continue to support the game. Because if you drop in DLC on a regular, like once every 3 months, once a quarter, absolutely, it's definitely a refreshing take, you know, because there's no game like that right now, and that's why, to me, Avengers was working, and I spent a lot of time playing that game because we didn't have nothing else like that. So yeah, I'm totally down to give it a shot. I'm really hyped for it. Because don't get me wrong, single solo player story mode games are cool, because you can really flesh out in detail the storylines to them, you know. But after you put about 30-40 play hours into one and beat it, you know, that's it. Now some stuff is just fun to play, so yeah, you can go back through a new game plus and all that, but still, I've always been geared to play MMORPG type games, you know, live service games. So live service is personally my thing, and I understand that ain't everybody's thing, and I get it. But that's just like every game can't be live service either, because each live service game takes a lot of time and commitment to play them. So you got to think, if every game was live service, we wouldn't get a chance to really enjoy none of them, because you know, you really got to put in time and dedicate yourself and commit to a live service game. Yeah, back up, back up, back up off. Yeah, don't run now. Man, chat, that junk hidden for 4,000, bro. But yeah, it's definitely gonna be a refreshing take, man. And then another thing too, and again, I gotta play the game to really know. But just looking at episode 1 of Suicide Squad, it looks like they failed traversal. Everybody traverses different. I'm pretty sure at some time and some point it's gonna get repetitive just by default. Because if you notice in the trailer that they showed in episode 1, Deadshot finds the jetpack in the Hall of Justice, and Harley Quinn looks at him and says, a jetpack doesn't really seem like your type of thing, seems more like Deathstroke. So with that being said, that's already setting up Deathstroke, and I feel like Deathstroke and Deadshot will probably have the same type of traversal as it relates to using a jetpack. Now they may have some different movements, because you know Avengers did that with the Echo characters. But them boys hit hard. It's weird though, man. The smaller scale games like Miles Morales are really good. I think people are starting to love the smaller scale games nowadays. Yes, you're absolutely right, and that's because of time. So if you think about it, again, if all of this stuff is dropping at the same time, like Alan Wake 2, Marvel Spider-Man 2, I mean, so much kind of dropped within like a 30-day span. The reason people, or at least me, I'm just speaking for me, the reason I like the fact that Miles was like a 15 hour game is because you can sink that amount of time into it, beat it, and move on to the next AAA title that you want to play. But you know, back in the day, a standard RPG like a Final Fantasy or something like that was a 60 to 100 hour, you know, play hour game. And at first I got so attuned to that type of game that when a game started being like, you know, your Resident Evils started being 10 to 15 play hours, I was feeling like, you know, oh man, we getting robbed. You know, we paying $60 or $70 for a game that's only lasting 12 play hours. I can beat it in a weekend. But I mean, you got to look at the fact that you got A-list voice actors, so there's a budget for how much time they got to put into doing the voice lines. So if you had a AAA title game that's gonna be 50 or 60 play hours, you got to look at the fact that you're doubling your budget of the time that you need these voice actors in the studio recording their lines. The graphics and design team are doing more work, and some of these games are already costing like $100 million to produce. So again, Spider-Man being a 30 hour, you know, 30 play hour game, if it were a 60 play hour game, that's double the money. But a lot of people don't look at that. So me personally, I prefer shorter single player story mode games. I really do. Now, Final Fantasy 16, bro, I was satisfied. I was really satisfied with what they did with Final Fantasy 16, and I really hope it wins something at the Game Awards. Like, I really do, because they deserve something. I'm sure they'll win the musical score and composition, because you know Final Fantasy is its own genre of music almost. Like when them boys do something musically, you know it's gonna be a hit. Oh yes, sir. They want Venom, man. If you really want to cash in, because at the end of the day, man, this thing is about money, bro. I mean, yes, these developers enjoy making games. You know, they love the lore of the comics and all that stuff, but the only way they keep getting a turn and keep getting all these Marvel IPs is because they making money. They know how to sell a game. They know how to develop a game. They know how to promote a game. That's why at first, you know, everybody was like, "Oh, Insomniac ain't saying nothing. You know, it's dry, it's dry. You know, they ain't announcing nothing. They ain't showing nothing. They need to feed us. They need to feed us." And then once Insomniac start promoting, got down to like the last 3 months, then the same crowd was saying they showing too much. But bro, as we see the amount of stuff that they did show, like once you actually played the game, there was no way I could have ever thought that they would pack as much as they did in the Marvel Spider-Man 2. Like everything from Scream, you know, now some stuff we speculated. We speculated that Venom would be playable. That's what we all wanted. But Scream, bro, didn't nobody see that. And plus, we already knew it was gonna set up Green Goblin. But then the whole Carnage thing, but nobody really looking for that. So it's a lot of things that they did. But now, of course, if you're gonna talk symbiotes, I mean, that's what they should have did. It makes the most sense that they did what they did. Hold up, chat. Tell me it was two of them. Okay, yeah. It was two of them. I was about to say, it ain't no way he's supposed to throw that axe and it spin twice. Yeah, but yeah, nah. We getting a Venom game, bro. We getting a Venom game before we getting a Miles game. A Miles 2. Now, again, they could still do a Miles 2, but Marvel Spider-Man 3 is probably a next-gen system. A next-gen system game. But that's cross-gen. So, you know, it'll still be released on PlayStation 5, but I feel like it's a PlayStation 6 title for sure. Because, you know, they still doing Wolverine. I mean, bro. They got so much that they working on right now. Yeah, buddy, that poison damage be doing work. Yeah, man. Yeah, they got a lot to work and focus on, man. And then, you know, Brian Intihar also teased the whole thought of, you know, Daredevil possibly crossing over and coming into the universe, or he's in the universe, but you know, us actually seeing him on screen. So we don't really know what all they cooking. Cause trust me, this game selling 5 million copies as fast as it did. Marvel is sitting back, rubbing their hands together, brother. Cause I'm telling you, at the end of the day, they trying to get paid. And when a development team like Insomniac is cooking on the level they cooking and breaking records, being the fastest selling title, yeah, they're gonna keep rewarding them. Now, you know, I was talking to Alex here on the channel, and what he was thinking, Webbs, is that, you know, Insomniac is famous for opening the game with huge set piece boss fighters or boss fights. You know, Miles had Rhino, Spider-Man 2 had Sandman, and so he was throwing out the idea that the Wolverine game could literally open with the Hulk fight. Like, that's a strong possibility for that to happen. And then they also working on a AAA title multiplayer game, which whatever it is, I'm gonna play it. I mean, because I just want to see a multiplayer game done by Insomniac. And as far as single player story mode games go, yes, I would like to see Rocksteady do another Batman game. You know, I would love to see it. Or some type of, you know, you probably couldn't necessarily do a Batman game with just where stuff is going in the storyline, but you could always do, you know, well, shoot. I mean, do you think that Rocksteady would be the studio to do a Superman game? Then Monolith got the Wonder Woman game coming. We got a single story player mode Iron Man game coming. We got a single story mode Black Panther game coming. Definitely see Hulk versus Wolverine. Seen a video where someone said Venom Hulk versus Wolverine, but only if Wolverine takes place after the Venom game. Yeah. You know what? I didn't even consider that, bro. Man, there's so many directions that they can go, bro. So many directions that they can go. But man, I'm really looking forward to the Game Awards, bro, because I'm looking forward to all of the reveals and updates. Because it's a lot of stuff, too, that they've already talked about that we just ain't seen no updates on. It's definitely time to see something on Wonder Woman. It's time to see something on Wolverine. You know, even if these are 30-second trailers, you know, give us a morsel. Get the content creators talking. Man, chat, this gun is so powerful.
Better hold your breath.
Oh yeah, just give us an update, man. Show us the character model. Even if it's show us something. I think it's definitely time for that because you know everybody is speculating that the game is going to drop holiday 2024. Or the potential game drop in 2025, you know, Wolverine. I'm still hopeful thinking that we're going to get it holiday 2024. But, you know, again, if there's this expansion Venom game, that's also potentially 2024. So it's a lot. You know, Venom could drop 2025. But still, I just think we're at the point, it's late enough in the game now to where you can give us a 30-second trailer. All right. Hey, facts, man. I'm telling you, bro. It's been a long time, man, since gaming has been like this good. And of course, that's if you play a variety of games. Like, you know, RDC World had that whole little post about gaming is dead. Ooh, but I mean, these cats only play like 2K and Call of Duty. So of course, you know, if you're relying on two franchises to keep gaming relevant, like it's not going to be able to do it because they're not going to be able to produce enough content to keep the buy-in up there. But you gotta play different stuff. You gotta diversify. You gotta have multiple systems. You gotta be playing stuff on other systems to really know how great of an era that we're in for gaming right now. But like, you know, if you only play fighters, if you only play shooters, then you're not gonna get it. But like I say, just bouncing around and dabbling in different type of games over the last 2 years, yeah, man, it's a golden era. And when I say that, I don't mean that this is the only golden era. I'm saying that this is another golden era. You know, I'm not negating gaming in the 80s, gaming in the 90s, gaming in the early 2000s. Um, you know, I'm not taking nothing away from those seasons, but I'm just saying we've hit that peak again. Man, hey, that's it, bro. You got to keep an open mind. Cause like games like Horizon Forbidden West, um, back in the day, I never would have played games like that. But lo and behold, look at what I would have missed out on if I hadn't diversified. And even if a person waits until PlayStation Plus makes certain games free, I mean, that's cool, but just, you know, play these games, try them. You know, give them a shot. Because I remember the first time I got into the first turn-based game, which was Final Fantasy VII. You know, I had seen turn-based games growing up. You know, I had heard of Final Fantasy for years. But Final Fantasy VII on PlayStation 1, I gave that game a shot and realized what I had been missing the whole time. And from that point, I was hooked on RPGs ever since. Because for a while, man, fighters, growing up in grade school, fighters is all I played. Street Fighter and walkthrough beat 'em ups like Streets of Rage, Final Fight, you know, stuff like that. Yeah, but you gotta expand your gaming catalog, man. And Red Dead Redemption 2. And honestly, you know, like I said, I didn't play the first Red Dead Redemption. But when I played part 2, I was like, oh yeah. Hey, facts. Yeah, they did. Oh, yes, sir. I'm telling you, man, it'll hook you. And see, that's the thing, too. Fighters back in the day got old unless it was, you know, couch co-op. Or you was in the arcade, you know, because I grew up in the arcade days before consoles was really where arcade machines were. So I went through the whole arcade experience, but unless you was doing, you know, couch fighting on consoles, uh, fighters would get old quick. You know, in the arcade, the competitiveness of putting your quarter up on the machine to let somebody know you got next, like that was hype. So before online gaming became a thing, uh, the fighters would get old. But man, boy, walk through beat 'em ups, they did get old fast, bro. And for a while, man, that was all it was, because you had Battle Toads, uh, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the X-Men had a walkthrough beat 'em up game. Man, I'm telling you, bro, facts. Yeah, gaming in the 80s, man, was gas, bro. Yep, the 80s and 90s. Hey, Key, man, there's my guy. What's up, bro? Man, I'm still riding the wave of this 300 experience, 300% modifier. And I probably done maxed out like 10 different weapons. I'm about to have this one maxed out. I'm one level from maxing out Venomous, so she'll be to the house. And I have 3 level 30s, bro, with about 10 weapons.
I've been waiting for this.
Man, the game's going good, bro. Except for that right there. Hey, shout out to my guy Key with the raid of 6, man. Appreciate you for coming through, bro. Always, man. What you gaming on tonight? Sheesh, I didn't dodge that in time. Yeah, I'm trying to get up, man. Trying to get up. But you know, I was in Dallas the last couple days, bro, for Thanksgiving. Oh, that's right, Mr. Bear. You can't do nothing about me up here, huh? That's why it's good to have range. Oh, yes he can too. Hey, Casual, what's up, man? Man, for real, bro. just a little Horizon, playing some single players. Man, I get that, bro. As a matter of fact, me and Webbs was just talking about single player story mode games.
Better hold your breath.
There we go.
Better hold your breath.
There we go, breaking. Man. Dang, chat. Well, I barely missed that dodge, too. All right, let's see. Love the depth, just waiting for the multiplayers. It's got some depth to them. Need to get the aid, bro. This gun, man. Yes, sir. All day long, all day long. There we go. Success achieved. Yeah, so I almost got this Nightshade maxed out to level 30. Hey, it's all good, Pallet. I'm still up. But yeah, we was talking about it earlier, Casual and Key. Was chatting with Wells, man, just how much we really anticipating Suicide Squad, Guild of Justice League. And the thing is, man, you know, like I was saying, it's gonna really get the Avengers community back together, because the majority of people who played Avengers are coming over to Suicide Squad. Yeah, and hey, that's true, Keith. That's the thing, man. Single player story mode games, especially if you got a backlog while you're waiting on something, like this is the perfect time to go through your backlog, get that stuff taken care of. Like, I still got to finish Cyberpunk Phantom Liberty, the expansion. I started it, but I didn't finish it. Of course, I've been on this Call of Duty, Modern Warfare 3, because it's also been a double experience weekend on everything, guns and leveling. So I've been trying to get as much done on that. So right now, those two things kind of got me occupied, but like I said, I still need to finish Cyberpunk. Yeah, but I ain't even maxed my echoes or none of that stuff out, bro. So yeah, this gun right here, it's gonna be legit, bro. Man, bro. Ready to see how the new map feel. So much for that first week for me. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, because I think what is December the 5th is when it's dropping. Wait, nah, I'm going the wrong way. Feel like Verdansk, just small gameplay elements. Hey, bro, I'm telling you, man, I get it.
Bye-bye.
Nightshade, Nightshade. I still gotta fight the Reaver King too, Key. That's the only thing I ain't done, and then I'll be done with the storyline. I kept trying to fight him at like level 26, but that was with Kairos. Man, he was too much for us, bro. But I got Kairos at level 30 and this at level 30, and about to have her at level 30, which I think Venomous is who I want to take, because that venom and poison damage be clutch. Went back to do the rest of the side missions, almost to him. Knock it out this weekend. We can hit it. Hey, bet on that, man. Yeah, we can run that anytime, bro. Anytime, man. Okay, man, for sure, bro. Hey, appreciate you for coming through, man. Appreciate you for the raid as well. Yes, sir, man. Great time in Dallas. And same here, man. I hope your Thanksgiving holiday was all that in a bag of chips, man. Yeah, we'll chop it up soon. Man, Chad, I ain't even realized I've been streaming for an hour already. But they say though, time flies when you're having fun. Yeah, but Chad, I'm really looking forward to seeing all the updates and the reveals at the Game Awards. This is just a critical time, Chad. Which reminds me too, I'm almost done with the first season of gifts in the rewards tower. I'm on the last floor, which I think is floor 6. Yeah, really, all you got to do is hit them a couple times and let the venom do the rest. Venom, baby, Venom. Man, I fell off the thing. Wow, and then they started it all the way. Hey, chat, if you're tuning in over on Twitch, don't forget to hit that follow button. If you're an Amazon Prime member, you can actually sub to the channel absolutely free as they give you 1 sub a month. If you tune in on the red side, go ahead and hit that like, that subscribe button, and also ring that notification bell so you get notified every time I go live or content becomes available right here on this channel. Alright. Alright, so next one will hit level 30, chat. Alright. Yeah, Chad. So I got a pretty nice uh, podcast lined up if I can secure it. Definitely check out our podcast that went live on Wednesday with me and Evan Falarka. Is definitely one of the largest Spider-Man 2 content creators on the planet. So if you hadn't had a chance to dive into that, check that out. But yeah, I got 2 contacts in, Palette, and I'm just waiting on the okay from their development studios to have them on, and we Gucci. But I've already got an open line of communication with them, but they still just got to have, you know, the approval, because I get that whenever there's NDAs and all of that stuff, you know, people be wanting to make sure that, you know, hey, so like I've already submitted questions and everything, because all that stuff got to be approved. That's what a lot of folks don't realize. Blood letter echo. Let's see, 247. I think I want a mixture of weapon power though. Oh yeah, gotta be on the up and up. Gotta be on the up and up. You can't put uh these type of people on the spot. Shoot, might have to call the kids in a little bit. Shoot, it's taking them a minute to come back with that food. All right, bet. Matter of fact, that's my food right there, chat. Look at there, I just spoke it up. Hey man, what you talking about, Pallet? It's that last meal for the day. You know how that last meal for the day is. You don't be wanting to eat too late, especially once you get my age. Eat too late, you be feeling bad when you get up in the morning. Take our bodies a little longer to digest and break all that stuff down now. Venom. Fatigue, yes sir. Be sluggish. Mess around and be sluggish for the rest of the day. Yes, that is a thing. Absolutely. And see that, you know, scientifically they say you're really not supposed to eat past 6. I know my body, so like for me, it's 8. I generally don't try to eat past that time, and then I'm careful what I eat too, if it is gonna be late. right, chat. That's a good spot to bounce right there. All right, chat. About to get me something to eat, and I don't know if I'll stream later on. I know I'll be back on some games because I'll probably be gaming up till like 9 o'clock or something like that. But appreciate you for tuning in to the deeper level. Please do me a favor. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you're watching over on the YouTube side of things. Then if you're checking us out over on Twitch, make sure you hit that follow button. Also, if you're Amazon Prime member, like I said, you can sub to the channel absolutely free. Certainly would appreciate the support. Appreciate you for tuning in to the deeper level. Again, I'm your host, Deeper Depths, and I'll see you again on the next stream. Peace.